Fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Bulldogs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a Major League debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself as a...
Jose Mejia gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now here is Alan Kemp. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Bulldogs, the third baseman, Alan Kemp.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. D-Row, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is to get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make, he's going to make moves and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Willie Arrojo will be next. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the first baseman, Willie.
So the next to bat will be Willie Arrojo. It's been a 2-for-14 effort for him to this point in the series. – first pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. Kemp aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
So now here is Jeremy Pitts, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. First offering on its way.
Outside, hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Stahl onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And now the first pitch. Jesse Pitts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Alex Hoff is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Franz Koenig is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Ladies
Matt
and gentlemen,
Hermanson
your
comes in
attention,
unexpectedly
please.
from the pen
Now
in
pitching,
relief of his injured
Matt
teammate.
Hermanson.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great
Batting
job
second,
of driving that
the first
ball,
baseman,
extending his arms
Runner.
very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused
The
on the
center
pitcher.
fielder, David
Ready to deal. Here comes the first
Rosado.
pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Baum is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Al Lowry.
Now at the plate, Al Lowry. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting fifth,
Now to the plate,
the
here
left
is
fielder,
Jesse Shabazian.
Jesse
He comes into this one just 2 for
Shabazian.
12 in the series to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Now to Fernando Chacin. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Fernando Chacin.
Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Maurice Baum comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And that one yanked just foul. Dodgers have the early 1-0 second. As this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And stepping in, Pablo Alonso. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about in my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
And there's ball 2 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. stepping up is Jesse Shabazian,
Leading up
as they'll
for
have
the
5,
Dodgers,
6, and 7 here to
the
start
left
the
fielder,
home half of the second.
Jesse
First pitch of the AB
Shabazian.
on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jesse Shabazian is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Thomas.
Now here's the pitch. Doug Thomas is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Next for the Dodgers, Miguel Avila.
The designated hitter, Miguel Avila.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Digging in will be Mario Figueroa. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Mario Figueroa.
Now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Henry Starks, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes a left fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alan Kemp.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. So now to the plate, Alan Kemp standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
This one's flared off to the right side. Stahl onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The first baseman,
stepping in next, Willie Arojo. He flew out in his last AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Base hit into right center. Figueroa blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Into the box,
leading
Sam
for the
Lopez,
Dodgers,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Lopez.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes.
2-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Pulled toward right center field. Pitts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Up next,
The second
Gaylord
baseman.
Stahl.
Gaylord Stahl.
First delivery to him. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Franz Koenig. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Pitts gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jeremy Pitts, and they could use a spark from him here.
Jeremy
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesse Pitts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now into the box. Fernando Chacin struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one.
Down to 2-1.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. At the plate now is Leonard Hammett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Leonard Hammett.
Count 1-0.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up
The
is
center fielder,
David Rosado.
David
Flew out last time up.
Rosado.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Into the box,
The right fielder,
Al Lowry.
Al
He's 0 for 1 thus
Lowry.
far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Maurice
The
Baum.
center fielder, Maurice
First
Baum.
offering. Ball 2 now. High chopper over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Pablo Alonso.
For the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. To the plate now, Pablo Alonso. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, and all he's done since he put on a uniform is find a way to turn heads with the bat. Bottom line is, if you hit, they will find a place for you in today's game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Baum on at first, nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Rosado will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next to stand in is Mario Figueroa. He singled first time up.
Figueroa.
From the stretch. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Henry Starks. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Ready now is Jesse Shabazian. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Shabazian.
And that's up and in for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1 home.
Nope, outside.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Doug Thomas.
In now, Doug Thomas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, Miguel Avila. He's set. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next, it'll be Gaylord Stahl. He bounced out last time up. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franz Koenig. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers out in front 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Alan Kemp.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Willie Arrojo singled in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
All even now, 2-2. Cutter, and he doesn't make it back. 3-2. Jesse Pitts, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Chopped to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's the potential tying run. Jesse Pitts. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So now into the box is Leonard Hammock. Now the first pitch.
The first baseman.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Pitts has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next up, David Rosado. Here's the first pitch.
Rosado.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The right fielder, number
next
30.
will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Al Lowry, grounded out in his last at-bat. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Arrojo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Chacin. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Stahl ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first down.
Now
digging in next, Maurice Vaughn. And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lowry is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So here is Pablo Alonso. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jesse Shabazian.
The left fielder, Jesse Shabazian.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Next, it'll be
catcher,
Doug Thomas. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
This is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Miguel Avila as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sam Lopez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Right there for strike one.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Pitts able to track it down for the third out. One left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mario Figueroa as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Mario.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Leadoff hitter's aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
The designated hitter, Henry.
Boy, talk about being a game hero. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
0-1 pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Now a throw over. Runners back. the 2-1. Hit hard. The second for one on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alan Kemp, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So now to the plate, Gaylord Stahl drove in a run with a sac fly last time
second
up.
baseman.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Franz Koenig. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The first baseman, number 21.
So stepping in is Leonard Hammock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, David Rosado. Here's a pop-up now. Arrojo has a play, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Wilson Samuels comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wilson.
So kicking off the top of the 9th is Willie Arrojo, and they could use a spark from him here.
Leading off for
first offering.
The first baseman, Willie Arrojo.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Next, here is Fernando Chacin. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Pitts leads off first with 1 away. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
From the stretch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Now it'll be Pablo Alonso. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out. And the tying run is going to score here in the 9th, and we are right back to where we started.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the first pitch. Shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Bob McDaniel takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Striding forward now is the DH. Henry starts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Pete Broadway will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
High in the air out to center field. Rosado is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a. So here's the cleanup hitter. Al Lowry popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
John Clement comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baum is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to bat, Doug Thomas, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Bulldogs used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Matt Hermanson claims the win out of the pen his first as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. John Clement records the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line